So let's just get right into it. Have you ever been told you're maybe a little too quiet or, I don't know, kind of antisocial just because you need some time to yourself? Well, today we're going to dig into why that feeling of being totally misunderstood, might actually be a sign of something really incredible going on inside your head.
You know the feeling, right? You're at a party, maybe some work event, or even just hanging out with friends, but you feel completely disconnected. It's like you're watching the whole thing on a screen from another room. If that sounds even a little bit familiar, then stick around, because this is for you.
I love this quote because it completely reframes the entire situation. It's suggesting that the problem isn't that you don't want to connect with people. Not at all. It's that you're searching for a very specific kind of connection, one that actually vibes with the way your brain is wired.
So, what is this mismatch we're talking about? Honestly, it boils down to the conversations we have every single day. For some people, especially those of us who are just naturally built to look for patterns and dig for deeper meaning, all that small talk, it isn't just boring. It can be physically, mentally draining. Let's break down why that happens.
And this is the key takeaway here. This is not about being a misanthrope, okay? It's not about rejecting people. It's this deep, almost primal need for conversations that actually have some meat on their bones. Conversations that explore ideas and go way beyond just the surface level stuff.
So look at this comparison. On one side, you've got your standard surface conversations, talking about daily logistics, social pleasantries, simple updates on what you did over the weekend. You gotta have them, sure. But for some of us, the real juice, the real energy comes from the other side, talking about big, abstract ideas, trying to untangle really complex systems, and always asking that one simple, powerful question: why? You know, that feeling of being disconnected, of being in a room full of people but feeling totally isolated by the conversation, it isn't just some vague mood you're in. Turns out it's a real psychological experience, and just giving it a name, that can be incredibly validating. And here's the name: cognitive isolation. It's that feeling of being on a totally different wavelength. It's not about being physically lonely, it's about being intellectually lonely. And just realizing that, just seeing it defined like this, can be the very first step to really understanding yourself a whole lot better.
Okay, so what do you do with that feeling? Instead of seeing it as some kind of problem you need to fix, what if choosing to be alone is actually a strength? That's what we're exploring here. It's not an escape. It's a purposeful, intentional choice.
This quote just nails it, doesn't it? For a mind that really thrives on depth, being alone isn't a void. It's not empty space. It's a rich, productive environment. It's where the real thinking gets done. You can think of it like a gym, but for your mind.
So what does this mental training actually look like? Well, it kind of breaks down into two main things. First, it's about fostering deep reflection, giving yourself that quiet space to process really complicated thoughts and start connecting dots you didn't see before. And from there, you get to step two, building real self-awareness. You start to understand how your own mind works when you're not being bombarded by all the noise from the outside world.
All right, let's zoom out for a second. In this age of AI and algorithms everywhere, this ability to choose solitude and reflect deeply, it highlights something that is so uniquely, so powerfully human. It's something that machines, they just can't copy it.
I mean, think about it. A machine can process insane amounts of data. It can follow any algorithm you throw at it perfectly. But what it can't do is experience genuine reflection. It doesn't have self-awareness, not in the way we do. That inner world you're building when you're alone, that right there is a profound human advantage.
So I want to leave you with this one question. The next time you feel that pull to just be by yourself, instead of thinking of it as some kind of social flaw, a bug in your programming, I want you to consider this. What if it's actually your mind's greatest feature? What if it's your mind demanding the time and space it needs to do its absolute best work?